Hi, it's Genie from Genie's Favorite Products and also Genie from MaskGenie. So have you noticed anything different with my hair? Okay, so I had a new haircut and also like a new design to my hair. My hairdresser he purposely designed this for me, and he chose the colors for me as well. So I wasn't really knowing what I was going to be expecting, because I was like, oh, just fix my hair, just make it so like it's kind of bold and outstanding, but just not too extreme that I can't walk out properly. So he designed this for me, and I really like it because I've had a lot of compliments on my hairstyle already. So it's really brown here. With the top layer on my hair is really brown, and then underneath it's like red and purple. So it's red here, and then purple, red, purple, red, purple. And then when it gets to here, like this section here, the top is purple and the bottom is red. So it looks really outstanding. I mean, I've had a lot of compliments on this hairstyle already. And then at the back, the top layer is cut so it's like a V shape so that you can see the bottom hair as red. So I think it's pretty good. I mean it makes me look stylish, and it makes me look just kind of like, so I'm not feeling sleepy. I don't look sleepy like as much as before. So I really like my new hairstyle. Do you have any thoughts on my new hairstyle? Okay, so well, the thing is, I didn't have my hair bleached at all, so I'm pretty amazed at how bright the color is. But a few strands like here is starting to go pink already, because 2 years ago I had my hair bleached, and I didn't cut it all off yet because it was highlighted. And so a few parts of it were being washed a few times. The red is actually going pink, which is kind of pretty actually. So yeah, anyways, back to the main point of this video. I'm going to be doing an unpouching video of the MaskGenie August pouch. These pouches were shipped out on Monday the 10th of August, which always sounds kind of weird because I'm showing you guys this video after the pouches have been shipped out, but then the reality is I've already shipped them out, and these are just like additional pouches that I have at home. So if you guys still want to order these, I still have like the 5 set available. This is not so much. I might not have enough of everything in here, but yeah. Anyways, yeah, back to unpouching. So I wanted to say that this month's pouch is more on purifying the skin. I chose these masks because I actually used them this month. They were really good for me. So I've been having a lot of breakouts recently. I don't know if you can see on camera, but it's kind of red and bumpy like here as well, or just mainly on my forehead. So I've been to see a Chinese medicine practitioner, and they said that the doctor said that I'm very wet, like humid. My body is very wet, and it's very heaty. That's why I'm having a lot of breakouts. So most of the products in this pouch are actually for reducing redness, kind of just helping like purify the skin. It's also got the NSA Jelly Mask pack, which is to kind of clear the blackheads. So this pouch is more like a clearing and like soothing kind of mask pouch, because it is very humid in Hong Kong recently, especially this month. I think it's been raining a lot, and it just feels very humid. I mean, I guess I live in a very humid place. We can see the sea, and it's just very humid. Our floors are feeling very damp, and that's when we know that we need to turn on the dehumidifier. But yeah, it's just very humid, and it's not very comfortable, and yeah, my body is just reacting weirdly, like differently this year to the products that I'm using. So I've changed a lot of products, and I've also been using a lot of these masks inside this pouch to help with my breakouts. Okay, so back to this pouch. Comes in a red pouch this month. Again, it comes with one of our business cards. Yeah, and then the stamp is on the August this month. And yeah, I quite like these new business cards. Well, I designed them. Yeah, that's why I like them. Yeah, they do look quite pretty because it does have kind of like a meaning. The outside makes it look like an envelope, which is true. And then on the end, it really says airmail, and this pretty much looks like the envelopes that we send them in, except that we don't have the blue, red, white kind of edge. Also, like where the stamp goes is our logo, so yeah, this does look like an envelope. Okay, so the first mask that I'm going to show you guys is this one here. It's the Hayan Snail Aesthetic Moisture Ampule Mask Sheet. I have actually read quite a lot of reviews on this product before I bought it. I have used it. It's a snail mask. Well, the mask itself, it feels kind of like cheap because it's like a paper mask instead of being like a cotton mask sheet. It was made of kind of paper, which kind of had like a really cheap feeling, but then I was able to pour out a whole load of essence into my hand, and so it was just full pretty much. I have a photo on Instagram. Well, no, it's not on Instagram yet. Is it on Instagram yet? No, I took the photo and I did the review, but I didn't put it on my Instagram yet. Okay, I will put it on later today. So there was like a whole handful of essence, and then I just applied it all over my face on top of the mask again, and then I even put it on my neck, and I put it on the places which were dry. Oh, I've been having a lot of accidents recently. I scratched my hand the other day. It's here, and then I injured my leg the other day when my husband's bike, his road bike, it just fell on me, and then it just made my leg bruised and swollen. Oh, on that day it was really bad. It was just so swollen that I couldn't even walk properly. But anyways, yeah, other than that, back to the mask. So it was a really kind of cheap paper-like mask with a lot of essence that you could just put all over your body. I waited for around like 25 minutes before I took the mask off. Then I massaged, well, I tried to massage in the remaining essence. Yeah, it didn't really have a sticky feeling, but it wasn't like instantly absorbed because there was just so much essence. By the next morning, I realized that some of the spots were a little lighter than they are now. So yeah, I thought this was a pretty good mask for its price. Yeah, the next mask is this one here. It is, I have no idea how to pronounce this brand in English because it is a Taiwanese brand. In Mandarin, I guess it would be pronounced as Guang, Yuan, Lian. I have no idea what the English is. I used this brand once because my husband's brother, so my brother-in-law and his girlfriend went to Taiwan recently, and they brought back a lot of masks, and one of the souvenirs I received from them was a mask from this brand, and I pretty much I quite like that brand, or I mean this brand. I quite like that mask. I couldn't get this like exactly that mask back. Well, the packaging looks different, but then the ingredients are like the same. It uses Luffa. Apparently they use a lot of Luffa in Taiwanese skincare products. It is said that it does a lot of, it's amazing for the skin. It's supposed to be very moisturizing, like intense hydration for the skin, and also it helps soothe, it's kind of like aloe vera really. It soothes redness, and it also helps shrink pores. So it sounds amazing. I did try that mask before, and it looked different, but I think it's the same mask because it's from the same brand with the same ingredients. Just the look is different, maybe because I bought it in Hong Kong and they bought it in Taiwan. So yeah, it was very, very hydrating for my skin, and I really enjoyed it because I could see that the redness on my forehead was like, it went down a lot. So that's why I added this one. And then the third mask I added is the Annie's Way. It actually looks like this if you take it out of the packaging. Inside is actually the 2015 calendar. So this is the Annie's Way Jelly Mask, which was also the spoiler for this mask pouch. So you will receive 1 in 10 flavors. Well, this one is the Q10, but you would also of course, if you were allergic to rose, and if you told me earlier, I wouldn't have added rose. But the flavors that were randomly chosen from were rose, snail, arbutin, and hyaluronic acid. That's actually one thing. And then Italy red wine, lavender, calendula, charcoal, honey, aloe, and Q10. So you would get one which would be randomly chosen from the 10 flavors available. So I have used Annie's Way Jelly Mask before, but I personally didn't like it because you have to leave it on your face for quite a long time. You have to leave it on your face for at least 30 to 40 minutes. Let's see. Well, it says this is what it says on here. First, cleaning face and apply toner on the skin as base. You apply the jelly mask approximately thickness of 0.3 to 0.5 cm. So it needs to cover the face, and it needs to be like not just spread. It needs to be like, it needs to have some sort of layer on top. And then yeah, you just apply it onto your face. You can use a spatula. Unfortunately, these don't come with spatulas, like these little things don't come with spatulas, but I'm sure you can find something at home. You can use one of those ice block sticks, or you can even use like a spoon or just something to spread it, or even like a butter knife. And then after 30 minutes, remove the jelly mask by scraping gently using if you have a spatula, the stick, the ice block stick, spoon, or just like a butter knife, something like that. By scraping gently, and then you wipe off with tissue and rinse with water. I would like to say don't wait until it is fully dry before you start scraping it off, otherwise it's very painful. And then you apply moisturizer as what you normally use. Use twice a week or as needed. I've used one before and I didn't like it because I didn't really know how to use it. I waited for 40 minutes, well, I waited for it to dry completely, and then I started scraping it off, which was a really painful job. And then I also didn't like that you had to wait for so long. Okay, so I didn't really enjoy it because I do have my own holy grail products for removing blackheads, and this just wasn't enough for me. But again, Annie's Way is very popular and a lot of people swear by it, so I added this. And it's not cheap to buy like a sample pack like this. So appreciate it, please. Then the fourth mask is this one here, is the Sense of Care. It's by Rainbow, the Rainbow Beauty Company. It's an animal cutie mask pack, anti-aging horse oil. It looks very adorable. The boxes look so adorable that my son has taken all of them, and then he has gotten the maid to cut around it, and then like have so many like horses available. Okay, so I thought it was pretty cute. I asked my husband what I looked like when I put it on. He kind of guessed cat, so that was kind of wrong. But it looked really cute, but the material felt really cheap. It was just paper. It had a lot of essence though. It kind of was dripping wet, but the quality, I mean the mask itself was kind of cheap and it was really hard, and it didn't adhere very well. But despite that, it had a lot of essence, and again by the next day I did realize that some of the redness had gone down by a bit. Of course it wasn't as good as like my favorite one, which I'm going to show you later, but it wasn't such a bad mask. Okay, so then this is the fifth mask, is the Elizavecca Milky Piggy Silky Creamy Donkey Steam Cream Mask Pack. So I've used the bubble mask from Elizavecca and I really like that. This is the first mask sheet that I'm using, or that I used from this brand, and I really didn't know what to expect. The mask was dry when I took it out. I mean, I was like squishing it already, but the mask was still dry, but then there was still a lot of cream inside the package that I applied to my face with the mask. And then after I took it off, after 20 minutes, I massaged everything in. And the really amazing thing, I mean there was nothing special after that, but the really amazing thing that made me kind of like this mask again was that in the morning when I took, in the morning, I don't know why, but I had this dry flaking patch just here underneath my chin. I don't even know what happened. I don't even know why it was there, and it wouldn't go away. I applied so many things, I used so many masks, and it just didn't get rid of the patch here. I even tried to apply medicine because I thought it was something like a rash or something. It was itchy at first, and then it started going to be like, it started stinging when I put on my skincare products. So, and then one day it just started like peeling and flaking, which is really ooey. But yeah, the really amazing thing is after putting on this mask, the next day when I touched my face, that patch was gone, like magically gone. So yeah, that's what made me like this mask a bit more. Okay, so then the next mask is the Char Char Purifying black charcoal mask. I don't remember if I've used this before. Even if I have, it would have been a long time ago. But Char Char is nothing really new, but it is a black mask, and according to the picture, it's supposed to wrap underneath your chin. And yeah, I'm not really sure, but it is purifying. Maybe I should try it tonight. I'll let you guys know later. I mean, purifying is my kind of thing this month. And then this mask, the next mask I added is the Pure Mind Moisture Collagen Essence Mask. I think you would have gotten this one. No, I don't think there were any choices for this one. It was just the Pure Mind Moisture Collagen Essence Mask. I haven't used specifically this one before. No, I don't think I've used this brand before. Yeah, I was planning to use the honey one because I'm like a really big fan of honey, but then because I started having these pimples and things on my forehead, I stopped using like nourishing things. I kind of started using more things to reduce redness, so I never got the chance, but yeah, oh well. And then this is the mask I really want to share with you guys. I didn't even believe this. So Snail Fresh. So this is the Medicos Snail Fresh mask. It says to reduce redness and help skin troubles. So I went to the shop the other day because I really had a lot of breakouts. It was really red and really obvious and just really big. And then I went to the shop and I asked what the lady would recommend. And the sales lady recommended snail masks. But you know, I've tried a lot of snail masks in the past and not everything worked for me. And I do remember I used a lot of secret key in the past, but I do like trying new things. So yeah, I went on to try this mask. It's not a really expensive mask, but it was pretty good. Okay, so the thing is, it was drenched in essence. The shape was so, but I wasn't really concerned. I mean, it's the first time I'm not concerned about the shape of the mask anymore, because the main thing I wanted to do was to reduce redness. So yeah, I wasn't concerned about the shape at all. I mean, although it didn't cover like the sides of my nose, I wasn't really concerned about that this time. But yeah, after using the mask, the next morning, I realized that the day I used this mask, I had a really big one here that I had just popped, and then another two here that I had just popped, and then I went to squeeze out the pus already, and then I used this mask, and then the next morning, that big red pimple, or those big red pimples on my forehead, they just went down so much that they were just flat, and it was just like a red dot on my forehead. Really good. So I continued to use this kind of mask. I don't know why I ordered so many. I think I accidentally ordered so many. But yeah, I'm so glad I ordered so many because now I can use them for myself on my forehead. So yeah, I'm really happy about that. And then the last mask I wanted to show you guys is the Nature Republic Apple Mango Mask, given by Nature Apple Mango Mask Sheet. I haven't used this before because I'm not a big fan of the brands that everyone knows. I'm sure you guys would have like realized, right? I'm not a big fan of like Tony Moly. I mean, you guys, like, a lot of people like say it's perfect, it's great. A lot of people like Etude House, a lot of people like what's that? Nature Republic, Innisfree. A lot of you guys like those masks, but I just don't like those brands. I mean, those are too common. I mean, those are just like drugstore brands. They kind of consider as drugstore brands in Korea. It's nothing special. I mean, although they're kind of like overpriced overseas. Yeah, they're not anything special. So I'm not a big fan of trying these things. But I hope it smells like mango. I mean, we've recently had a lot of mangoes at our home recently. We have 2 boxes like given to us for free, and it's like 20 mangoes, and yeah, and then mango is said to be kind of like wet, like humid for the body, so we've been kind of reluctant to eat it, but yeah, it just tastes so good, right? The mango smell is awesome too. Okay, so enough of the 10-pack. This is the 5-pack. Oh, just wait, there's also one thing that I forgot, is this one here. It's so small, don't throw it out. It's always left at the bottom of the pouch. Is this one here. This is the Kanebo Suisai Beauty Clear Powder. This is the only non-mask product in this pouch. I added it because my friend actually recommended it on her Facebook a long time ago, and I really wanted to try it, and now I finally had a chance. And this is actually like a peeling product, but it's very gentle. It uses enzymes instead of like scrubs and things which damage your skins. So this is actually a powder. It's very convenient, it's really cute. It's in the shape of a hexagon, and so it's for one use. You open it up and then you pour the powder into your hand, which feels really smooth and soft, by the way. And then you kind of mix it with some water, you rub it together, you rub your hands together, and it becomes like foam. It feels really silky soft, the foam. And then you just kind of like massage it over your face. You can leave it for 1 minute if you want. If you have really like bad skin or just really thick skin, then you can leave it on for a minute before like you wash it off. But yeah, it's not the first enzyme powder that I've tried, so I can use it to compare. I did compare it, and I used the one from CNP Laboratory, and that one is more grainy. I mean, eventually it becomes like just foam, but then it starts off being more grainy, and then I usually use that one to kind of massage my nose because my nose has a lot of blackheads. I actually still like using that one more, but that one might be too harsh for your skin if you have sensitive skin. So I heard that this one here is actually suitable for sensitive skin as well because it's very gentle, but then it also does its job. I realized that after using it, my pores did look smaller and my face was kind of soft and smooth. And so this is really convenient for like if you're going on holiday because they are all individually packed. And so yeah, that's that. Then the masks I chose for the 5-pack, they come in a smaller pouch, a lavender colored pouch, which is really pretty. Of course the cardigan, and then also one of these again. Yeah, I hope you guys will enjoy using it. It's quite fun and it does its job. And then I added the Luffa mask, and then I added the NSA mask. This one here is the Loy. And then I also added the horse oil mask. I actually don't know if you guys will attempt to use horse oil. To me, it's not anything like particular. It's not that I don't love animals, but it's because I do eat, like, I'm not vegetarian, and yeah, they're just gonna kill the horse. No, let's not go into that because yeah, it's kind of cruel, but I don't think they're gonna really add that much horse oil into your product, honestly. So the ingredients to this one was washer, glycerin, butylene glycol, hydrolyzed collagen, sodium hyaluronate, aloe, barabadensis, leaf juice, horse fat. It uses horse fat. Horse fat doesn't sound as cruel as horse oil, honestly. But then, you know, humans are quite cruel. I mean, even when you're eating like gummy candies, they would have used gelatin, which okay, some gelatin comes from like vegetables and stuff, but then if it doesn't say like vegetable sourced, then it is from the soles of horse feet, horse legs anyway. So yeah, unless you're like really animal kind of like cruelty free, then you probably not use horse oil in your products. But then, you know, at first when they came out with like snail products, we were all reluctant to use it, but now I think everyone has overcome like snail products already. So yeah, a lot of products are starting to use horse oil products anyway. So yeah, and then the last mask I added is the Elizavecca. It's the donkey steam cream mask. So this does kind of seem like an animal mask pouch, but it's not really. I mean, just because it uses donkey and horse doesn't really mean it's like an animal pouch, right? So yeah, it's been a long video and I'm sweating because our aircon is not really functioning, and my hair is down. I would have just tied it up if I was at home, but I wanted to show you my new hairstyle. So yeah. Yeah, that's enough for today. Oh, and by the way, we also launched our birthday surprise pouch, but those won't be shipped out until later because the birthday surprise, which is actually like a secret, it's a coupon code. Okay, so yeah, it's the surprise hasn't really arrived yet because we just ordered the new cards with the codes on it, and we're still waiting on those to deliver to us, you know. So yeah, that's enough for today. Thank you for watching and have a nice day. See you next time. Bye.